Hey guys, what's up? Alex Martinez here, and today is the Tai Lopez Real Estate Program Review. Now I wanted to do this video to show you what I thought about the program and give you an honest, authentic review. So first things first, the program costs $700, I think $697 to be exact, so it's a little bit of a pretty penny. But it is worth it in my opinion. So Cole Hatter teaches the program. Cole Hatter is a real estate investor, smart guy, and he teaches you how to find deals, how to fund the deals, and then also how to build a passive income portfolio. So how to buy property and then rent it out for a profit and make money while you sleep. It's not 100% passive. Someone needs to manage the property and give you the checks, but there's a lot of good knowledge in there. Now, when I bought the program, I thought it was going to be mainly on wholesaling and flipping property. Flipping is when you renovate a property, you resell it for a profit. Wholesaling is when you get a property under contract and you don't pay any money, you get under contract, and then you sell that contract to someone else who wants to flip it, and you make the surplus in between what you agreed to buy it at with the original seller and what the flipper wants to buy it at. And let's say there's a $10,000 markup, you get that profit. So it doesn't go as much into it as I wanted it to, but it is what it is. It's a lot on the passive income part of it. In addition to the $700 you spend on the program, there's going to be other expenses. But just like any business you start, there's other business expenses as well. I mean, there's going to be marketing and the actual cost of setting up the business. So if you use something like LegalZoom, expect to pay like a few $100 to $500 to set up your own business. If you use an attorney, it can be something like $1,500. It always depends, ranges. But keep that in mind. And then also, you will need marketing materials. Cole goes into what you need to do to market. Not specific systems, but he does tell you about strategies. One of the strategies are bandit signs. And bandit signs are those things you may have seen on posts when you're driving that say, "We buy houses, all cash," and then a phone number on it. That's a bandit sign. So talks about bandit signs and how to use those and how they work for your business. So you have to buy those things. You have to get them made. And then also, I mean, if you're going to go to networking events and network and be a real estate investor, you need business cards. And you hand these out to agents, to contractors, to investors. You need to get your name out there. So you need business cards. And then also, for credibility these days, you need a website. So starting your website, whether you pay someone to do it for a few $100 or whether you use a solid real estate website company for like $40, $50 a month. I actually know a good company. I include a link below. That I think it's like $49 a month. Pretty solid. Recommend it if you need to get a website ASAP and don't want to spend a few $100 off the bat. And then your time, right? Your time goes in this program. So whatever that's worth. But you got to be putting out marketing, and then you got to pick up the phone when someone calls, a motivated seller saying, "Hey, I actually do want to sell my house." You got to pick up that phone or have an answering service pick up that phone. Someone's got to pick it up. So your time, of course, as well, just like any business. Cole also brings in this awesome hard money lender. And a hard money lender is someone who lends you money to flip houses. So they have an awesome interview on there. They go really in depth, and it's one of the best trainings I've seen on hard money lending. So props. And just so you know what hard money lending is, essentially, if you're 19 years old or 20 years old, a hard money lender will still give you money if you have a good deal, because they do a thing called asset-based lending. So if your property is worth $300,000 in its condition, they may lend like 80%. So they may lend $240,000 on that property to you to then flip it. So that's how you get money as a 19, 20-year-old or a real estate investor starting out, or someone who doesn't really have a lot of experience. That's one way to get money to flip these deals. It's not that complicated. There's a lot of people out there willing to do it. So this course goes really in depth on how to do it, who to reach out to, how to find the right person. Just so you know a little bit about me, I actually got into real estate investing when I was 20 was when I took it seriously. But when I was 19 is when I read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And that's what taught me about real estate being an awesome vehicle to build wealth, to build active income, to build passive income. And since then, I've been addicted. Now, let me tell you, when I was 19, I was working at a sandwich shop making $10 an hour. When I was 20, that's when I took real estate seriously And within 45 days of going all in on real estate, I made my first wholesale check of $22,000. And it only took me 8 hours to make that check of $22,000. Like 8 hours total of putting in time and effort. So I went from making $10 an hour to 22,000 divided by 8, $2,750 an hour. So if I could do it, you can do it as well. And from there, just started to grow and then was a part of hundreds of flips and wholesales. In that first year, I generated my first $1 million of profit from flipping and wholesaling real estate. So if I can do it as a kid who was making sandwiches, making $10 an hour, and then decides to go all in on real estate, you can do it too. You just got to educate yourself. You got to use the right tools. You got to follow the right systems. And you got to be consistent in every part of your life. Now, back to the program. There's good information in this program. Great introductory course to real estate and making money in real estate. The only thing I think it's lacking are the tools to use to analyze your deals or to get the repair estimates on, what does this property actually need in repairs. Like, is it 20,000 repairs or 30,000? So I think it's lacking that. And then also probably some mindset on the phone training. So actually what I decided to do is I packaged those things and put it into a free link down below, because any real estate investor needs these tools. They need a deal calculator to analyze the deals, to get your profits, to know if this is going to be a good deal or not. You need a repair estimator to know what are the repairs going into the property, how much is this new roof going to cost. And then number 3, you need on-the-phone mindset training as well. Before you talk to any seller, before you talk to any agent, you got to believe that you're a solid real estate investor. If you don't believe it, no one else is going to believe you. So I include those 3 things. And then as a bonus as well, throughout the years, I've put this list together of acronyms for real estate. And as a professional real estate investor, you got to know these acronyms. You got to know the lingo. Someone says, hey, the LTV is 80% on this. And you say, LT what? LV Las Vegas? Huh? They're going to look at you with a funny face and say, does this guy actually know what he's doing, right? So there's REO, there's ARV, there's all these acronyms that I put into a sheet below so that you can use it and help you out, and so you're not stuck there looking a little funny. One last thing. In real estate, there's a lot of transactions that happen, and usually for real estate, a lot of people want to buy a home. So whether you've bought a home already or you plan on buying a home, that usually happens. It's usually a person's largest investment in their life. So taking a course like this, and also other real estate courses, if you get one golden nugget out of it, that can save you $1,000 here and there, $10,000 here and there. If you learn to be a better negotiator and you know a little bit more about real estate, literally that can save you $10,000 when you buy a property for yourself, or maybe for a daughter or son, something like that. So in summary, this course is definitely worth it. Cole Hatter knows his stuff. It's how to find deals. It's how to fund the deals. It's how to build a passive income portfolio. So if you're looking for a course that's an introduction to real estate that will teach you those 3 things I just mentioned, then do it. So if you have any questions about real estate investing, it's what I do actively. I consult with companies. I consult with single investors as well. Leave a comment below. I'll be sure to answer. And also just use the links below if you want the free tools I put together. And subscribe if you want to see me on my journey. If you want to see others on their journey, I'll start doing some interviews sooner or later. And I'll start answering questions as well that you have about real estate investing, flipping, and wholesaling. So I hope this video finds you well. Please subscribe when you can. Shoot it a like if you learned a thing or two or like the review. And take care, guys.